Welcome, welcome, Modikavu wa Nairobi, welcome, welcome, Modikavu wa Nairobi, welcome, Modure Mogave, welcome, Modikavu wa Anyolo, welcome, Neto Wetereire, welcome, Karibu Nairobi, welcome, welcome, Modikavu wa Nairobi, welcome, welcome, Modikavu wa Nairobi, welcome.
Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Ndugu wa Kristo wapendwa, I would like in a very special way to say a word of thank you to our former shepherd, His Eminence John Cardinal Njue, and His Lordship Bishop David Kamau, the current Apostolic Administrator of the Archdiocese of Nairobi.
For the women, we have felt your guidance, the time that you have walked with us, and we feel very spiritually nourished from all the pastoral care that you gave while you were in charge of the Archdiocese. I also wish to appreciate the Apostolic Administrator, His Lordship, David Kamau. For the short time that you have been there, you have really walked with us, you have held our hands, you have given us leadership and guidance, and we really want to thank God for you.
Your Grace Philip Anyolo, kwa njia ya kipekee nachukua nafasi hii kukukaribisha katika jimbo letu kwa niaba yangu mwenyewe na niaba ya mapadri wote wa diocese hii.
As it is now on transition on to Nairobi Archdiocese as Archbishop. Before Kisumu, almost 3 years ago I was in Homa Bay, and before Homa Bay I was in Kericho. I'm a priest of the Diocese of Eldoret, and I was ordained to priesthood in 1983.
As we look forward to our new Archbishop and his installation, I want to take this opportunity also to, on behalf of the women, welcome the Archbishop, His Grace Philip Anyolo, to the Archdiocese of Nairobi. As ladies, we are really waiting and looking forward to you being with us, your leadership, your guidance. We are ready to submit to both of them as we walk together in the journey of faith. I want to assure you that as ladies, we continue to strive to walk as per our motto, strong in faith, as we support each other, and most of all, as we continue to support the works of the Church, as we continue to do all that we are required to do as women in the Church.
The custom of receiving a newly appointed bishop in another, or a transferred bishop in another diocese, like a vacant diocese like ours, is a tradition that I could also say it's like African tradition. When you have your visitor coming, you don't wait your visitor just there at the doorstep. We use, even nowadays, when a bishop is going to celebrate any function in the parish, you'd see the CWA, the Catholic Women Association, they line up, or even PMC, and men also, we wait for them outside the gate so that the person feels welcomed.
People want to be guided, people want to be led, and making the rightful decisions is how to lead them. Administrative, financial, pastoral, all other decisions that involve the service of a shepherd, you need to make them I never knew I would be making decisions like that because one thing, I was a very shy person. But and then I don't know. Just God gave me the gift, so I discovered I'm in the pool myself. So I would think it's God Himself who is guiding me sometimes. Yeah. Yes. The second is Mary, Mother of God. Yeah. I think people want to always sideline her to be just like a person whom you go for when you have challenges, problems. But no, let her accompany your life all through in your life. I don't forget praying my rosary at all times. I was a legionary as a student, and I learned from there the values and the love of Mary for His people, and especially for the priests. Yeah. Yes, and the third is the teachings of the church are so structured and so well done in a way that you enter into a life that is organized. You need to know it, and you need to apply it to the situations where you are, so as it may radiate more graces and sanctity.
Jukumu letu kama akina mama wa CWA ni kuombea familia zetu, kuombea nchi yetu, na pia kuombea kanisa letu. Kwa wakati huu ambapo tunamkaribisha Askofu Mkuu Philip Anyolo, ningewasihi akina mama wa jimbo kuu la Nairobi na nchi mzima tuweze kuwaombea viongozi wetu wa kanisa, na sana sana tuweze kumuombea askofu wetu mkuu, ndio Mungu aweze kumpatia hekima, aweze kumpa ulinzi, na aweze kumpatia ile uongozi itokapo kwake.
Our archdiocese spans within 2 counties, the Nairobi County and the Kiambu County. We have over 100 parishes and about 200 diocesan priests working in the archdiocese, as well as many other missionaries working in our archdiocese. We have 14 deaneries within the archdiocese. Baba Askofu, karibu sana, ujisikie nyumbani.
And liturgically, like now, we were also informed that liturgically it is also a tradition that there is a prayer as he enters the diocese. And that's why Archbishop Philip Anyolo, when he will be coming from the Archdiocese of Kisumu, the boundary from that other side is the flyover. When he enters there, we'll have a short liturgical celebration of some prayer. That's why we will make that journey to meet our new bishop, not for him to find us inside the house, but we meet him at the gate that is in the diocese, that is at the flyover.
Let us be rooted in Christ, and let us abide with Christ in all that we do. Whatever status we are in, we should abide with Christ because He abides in us.
Installation means this is a bishop who has already been consecrated. And so he had already taken the vows and the oath of office, and is now just being transferred. And so it is not so elaborate as such. He is brought in as the liturgy begins. Whoever is the main celebrant, in most cases, in our case, maybe will be the apostolic nuncio, will be helped also by the other bishops, maybe His Eminence, John Cardinal Njue. They will be at the altar, and then he will come. He will come slowly, maybe escorted by one of the priests from the archdiocese where he is coming from, and another priest from the archdiocese of Nairobi where he has now arrived. They will escort him to the altar, and there is going to be received and given the staff, because that is for shepherding. Now he has come to be a shepherd here, and he will be seated. But before he is even given that staff, first he will show the bull. The bull is the authorizing letter from the Pope to be read that he is the new person taking possession of that diocese. Without that bull, then he will be an imposter. He cannot be allowed to come in. So it is like a ticket, it is like a license, it is the ticket that allows him to come in to take possession of that diocese. So that one will be read. Usually it is written in Latin, and many at times we'll read it in Latin and translate it in English or Kiswahili or whichever the local language that we feel to be of the people around. And so that one, when it is read to the people and the masses and everybody, and it has to be shown that everybody to see it, it is not something fake. This is the ticket for him, the license for him to take charge. This is without it, the process of installation cannot proceed. And so when he has been shown that, and the people have read it, and it is usually telling him with the Pope that he has now taken the possession of this, and he will be the one in charge, and all these other things, then he is given the staff, and he is seated on the chair, the cathedra. We call that chair the cathedra, the one which is usually in the cathedral, because that is where his power is, his powers of governance are.
Moreliwa mwanatio mwena tumia moreareri. 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 Enogai godadaya modikabu horororo. Enogai godadaya modikabu horororo. Moreliwa mwanatio mwena kanitha nederi. 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 Namo enogai godadaya modikabu orororo. Enogai godadaya modikabu orororo. Moreliwa mwanatio mwena Kristo ne aleri. 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 Enogai godadaya modikabu.
Jimbo Katoliki la Kitui, Agosti mwaka jana. Askofu Joseph Mwongela. Capuchin TV, tulikuwa.
Jimbo Katoliki la Homa Bay, Februari mwaka huu. Askofu Michael Odiwa. Capuchin TV, huko pia tulikuwa.
Jimbo Katoliki la Malindi, mwezi Machi mwaka huu. Askofu Wilbard Lago. Capuchin TV, hata huko tulikuwa. Na sasa
Jimbo Kuu Katoliki la Nairobi linamkaribisha mchungaji wake wa 5 tangu litangazwe kuwa jimbo, Mwashamu Askofu Mkuu Philip Anyolo. Capuchin TV ndio runinga rasmi na ya kipekee itakayokuletea sherehe za tukio hili la kihistoria. Jiunge nasi kama ifuatavyo.
Alhamisi tarehe 18 Novemba, ibada ya kumuaga Askofu Mkuu Anyolo katika katedrali ya Mtakatifu Teresa, eneo la Kibuye, Jimbo Kuu la Kisumu. Ibada hii itaanza saa 4 asubuhi.
Ijumaa tarehe 19 Novemba, sherehe za mapokezi na makaribisho katika jimbo kuu la Nairobi. Ijumaa saa 5 asubuhi, Askofu Mkuu Anyolo atapokelewa kwenye lango la kuingia jimbo kuu la Nairobi, kwenye mpaka kati ya jimbo la Nakuru na jimbo kuu la Nairobi, eneo la flyover.
Kituo cha kwanza, Askofu Mkuu atawasalimia waumini wa parokia ya kwanza baada ya kuingia kwenye ardhi ya jimbo kuu, parokia ya Mama Yetu wa Mlima Kalmeri, eneo la Ngarariga.
Kituo cha pili, Askofu Mkuu atawasalimia waumini wa kanisa kuu la kaunti na mji wa Kiambu, parokia ya watakatifu Petro na Paulo mjini Kiambu.
Kituo cha tatu, Mwashamu Philip Anyolo atawasili kwenye makao makuu na kanisa mama ya jimbo kuu Katoliki la Nairobi, Basilika ya Familia Takatifu ama Holy Family Basilica.
Jumamosi tarehe 20 Novemba, sherehe na ibada ya kusimikwa kwa Mwashamu Askofu Mkuu Philip Anyolo kama askofu wa 5 wa jimbo kuu Katoliki la Nairobi.
Sherehe hii itafanyika kwenye uwanja wa shule ya Mtakatifu Maria, eneo la Msongari, kuanzia saa 4 asubuhi. Kiongozi wa ibada na msimikaji mkuu atakuwa Mwashamu Askofu Mkuu Bart Van Megan, mwakilishi wa Baba Mtakatifu hapa nchini.
Kaa nasi hapa Capuchin TV kwa matangazo haya ya kihistoria. Endelea kutazama Capuchin TV, kitambulisho Katoliki.
Ishara ya Kristo, tunapanda